Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wednesday here on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your host, Eric. This week we are talking about witchcraft examples. This week our topic comes from Greg Albro. And he wrote, I will contact local people in my area soon, but is paganism similar to witchcraft? Could you offer me a few examples on how you put the supernatural world into the natural? Do you meditate on things? Let's just say you have the flu. Would you meditate on how well and whole you feel and keep thinking on that pull in more spiritual energy? Would you keep saying, I am well? Would music increase the power of your words? Are crystals good to use and hold on to as well? Do they absorb more spiritual energy and store it? A few tips would be great and appreciated. Thank you. Well, I don't personally believe that paganism and witchcraft are the same thing. They are by no means mutually exclusive or mutually inclusive. You don't have to be one to be the other. When it comes to some examples on how I pull the supernatural world into the natural world, there are a couple of ways, one of which, and most prevalent for me, is I have a tendency to use affirmation statements. And affirmation statements are things like, today I will get up on time, today I will have a good day, I will do this for myself, I will do that for myself, this is what I will do. I am a person that people want to be around, which I don't actually use because I don't have a tendency to want to hang out with most of the people I know in the real world. I'm kind of antisocial that way. Anyway, but affirmation statements are what I usually use for my day-to-day witchcraft, if that's what you want to call it. Just initializing, choosing to do something or be something, and deciding that, making a conscious decision that that's what I'm going to do for the day. And that's, that usually works out pretty well for me, sometimes not so much. But it's the affirmations of, positivity and goal meeting and stuff like that. I also view that as meditation a lot of times, is when I am using positive affirmations and when I am using the mantras and whatnot. I consider that a meditation because I am constantly going back to those thoughts and those decisions and those ideas, and those are the things that I consider witchcraft. A lot of people don't, but it's the positive affirmations and the using direct language and doing my very best to keep positive as opposed to negative outlook. When I want something to not happen, I want the opposite to happen. So instead of saying, I want to not be sick anymore, I use the phrase, I just want to be well. I want to feel better. I want to feel good. I try, when I'm using positive affirmations and when I'm using mantras and when I'm using meditation, I try to keep words like don't, not, and no out of my speech process, out of my speech patterns, and out of my process of want. So that's a really good that's one of the ways that I do things like that. Let's see, what else is going on here? Are crystals good to use and hold on to as well? I don't particularly use them. I know people who do and swear by them. That's awesome. If it works for you, use it, and if not, don't worry about it. Let's just say you have the flu. Well, if I have the flu, I sit around and wait for it to go away. If it doesn't go away in a timely manner, say 3, 4, maybe even 5 days, then I go see a doctor. I generally just lay around the house and do nothing when I'm ill. And that's the only time I get any damn rest, so I'm going to milk it for all it's worth most of the time. So I do a lot of repetitive mantras, and I do a lot of positive affirmations. I don't really use crystals. So yeah, I guess those are my tips. That's what I do. So, is paganism and witchcraft the same thing? No. You can be one to be the other, but you don't have to be either to do the other. Anyway, so questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to post those in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, everybody, and of course, until next time, Odin be with you.